Never a problem, never a chore. You need an engineer for a wee lesson or two. Gee, we've had engineers coming out with here for years for wee lessons or two. So let's just see what comes up now, if anybody can follow on there. Jeezy Peeps, man, says Ben. Absolutely, Ben. Jeezy Peeps. Guys, if you're watching on the old TikTok, tell us where you're watching from. Very, very important. Technology nowadays, eh? Well, do you know, Kareem, as I said to you before, somebody once said, oh, that's better, Scotty. It's working now. Good. Everybody happy. Sing us a song. A shout out from Rido from Cumbernauld. Maybe they could help you, sir. Well, Jay, yes, but I mean, it's not a question of that. This works 100% fine during the week. When you go live, I mean, you look at all the videos I upload, sound's perfect, vision's perfect, all that stuff. Now, you then go live and this and that and the next thing. So I think maybe one system cancels the other one out. I live in the north of England. I see lots of Scots. I love them. They tolerate me. Guys, if you're from the UK, then you're one of us. Who have we got here? Hello from Cornwall. There's the wonderful Paul Glover in Cornwall. Dinky-Doo, Paul. So nice to have you with us. Guys, I need another 20 followers right away. And if you're watching on the YouTube, have you subscribed? Sounds okay now, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty's back. Dinky-Doo. That's better, Scotty. It's working now. Isn't that great? See? We just need a wee bit of patience, the patience of Job. I'm not English, I am Cornish, says Paul. Paul, absolutely, but you see, if you're Cornish, you're definitely British because you're on the landmass of Britain. Scotty, what's your Glengarry? It's the checkers, the proper checks and the badge, the hand of justice. Do you use your Cornish pounds? Somebody's asking, Paul. There we are. Well, I'm sure Cornwall may have had its own money. Scotland definitely did. That's where you get John O'Groats. Have you ever eaten soup with a fork? Says S. Tasker. Yes, I always eat soup with a fork because my wife always says to me, when you've finished your soup, can we talk? So always eat your soup with a fork, guys. Definitely, there's no doubt about that. I say to you, have you heard of the Devil's Beef Tub? Jay, I have been at the Devil's Beef Tub. Have you heard of the Grey Mare's Tail? Have you heard of St. Mary's Loch? Have you heard of the Devil's Elbow? These are things we should be looking at, I say to you. Right, the phones. I hope they don't spoil anything. You're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hiya, Scotty. How you doing? It's Glenn.
Glenla, how are you? Can we all hear Glenn?
Things, you're having a few little teething problems tonight.
Yeah, there's somebody saying, I eat my soup with chopsticks for the same reason. Teething problems, you'd need a whole raft of dentists to sort this out.
Absolutely. Scotty.
Yes, sir.
Soup with chopsticks. If you've got vegetables and whatnot in it, I suppose, you know, like your noodles and whatnot.
Yes.
I suppose you could do it that way, but if it's just liquid stuff, you know, tomato soup.
Yes. Well, I went to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet once.
Brilliant.
And it was all you can eat for £10, right?
Yeah.
Now, the only problem is, Glenn, they only gave you one chopstick.
Oh, that's just... Did you get a knife and fork with that?
No, one chopstick. All you can eat for £10.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Fantastic. Excellent. There's Mr. Martin. He says he's...
The old ones are the best, aren't they?
The old ones are the best, Glenn. And Mr. Martin says, my lip reading skills have improved no end. since watching you. So we've done a lot of good there, Mr.
I mean,
Martin.
Scotty, the original Mr. Martin was just on another level, weren't they?
Oh, brilliant! He was amazing.
That was just comedy gold, weren't it?
That was comedy gold. You know.
I mean, how far you can go back to 90s?
Yeah.
When you were doing it in 90s, broadcasting all over it.
Yeah.
You're never gonna. You're never going to replace that, to be honest, in my opinion.
Well, we don't know, Glenn. We'll see what the new show brings. Because the people I'm going to be working for are very enlightened. You see, what I've always had a bit of a problem with is there's only certain people in the radio industry who are enlightened enough to know the value of Scottie McClue.
I mean, you had some screams, didn't you, Scotty? You had some proper laughs, didn't you?
Well, do you not think Susie 1 and Susie 2?
Absolutely brilliant stuff, weren't it? You know what I mean? You didn't, I mean, back in day and all that, back in 90s, like I keep on saying, you didn't want the radio to go off, did you?
No. Well, they wouldn't let me go at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, feedback you got, did you get a lot of feedback from Wizard then and Lovable Lassie from Switchboard? Did you get a lot of feedback from calls about how good they were? And
oh, yeah. I mean, the Wizard loved it. The Wizard used to fall about laughing.
Absolutely. I mean,
you know?
It went, like I said, none of it said.
Do you know? Hey, there's a brilliant question, Glenn, tonight. This will do you, La, right? Scotty, do you think England should get its own national government and parliament?
I'm not so sure, Scotty. I'm not so sure about that one. You?
Well, it's a very interesting one because that would let the rest go, wouldn't it?
I mean, whoever gets in next term through next election, there's going to be a lot of lines to iron out in there. You're never going to. I think they're all as bad as each other, to be honest. I know it sounds a bit cynical, but I still don't think it'll change.
No, I don't think it will change, Glenn, because the rich are happy with it.
Labour's not Labour anymore, is it? Labour's not what it used to be.
No, you can forget all that. And Labour changed. See, when Tony Blair took over on the 1st of May, 1997, I'd driven up from Sheffield to Edinburgh, and I got into the house at 5 in the morning, and I put the telly on, and I saw all the election stuff, and I thought to myself, that's the end of the Labour Party, I'll tell you that now.
Do you think it'll ever get back to our...
Well, it might do. I mean, we've got, you know, I mean, I'm not a political man, as you know, but I'm very impressed with people like Mick Lynch. And then we had wonderful people like Tony Benn.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these were really, really good politicians. John Smith, Robin Cook, you know?
I mean...
Nye Bevan. I think
it's gone in our lifetime as well, to be honest, hasn't it? I don't think we'll ever get that solidarity.
I don't ever see anybody in this country fighting for ordinary people.
Absolutely not.
You know?
I mean, they do.
I'm not a politician or I do it myself. But the first thing they'd say to me in Parliament is, right, you shut that, okay? Keep that shut, McClue. Yeah.
I mean, it's always just whatever the powers that be we can govern, it's always gonna affect the modern day person, isn't it?
It is. You're 100% correct.
And what can we do as a society to prevent that?
Well, you could just you could keep your vote going for now, but you know what happens in America has become influential in this country, and when your old pal Donald Trump gets in, then you'll probably see a bit of a change in the world.
There's a lot of controversy with Donald's concerned, isn't there, at times?
Oh, well, of course there is, because he's going to change the world for the better, and that's not popular.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people got a vested interest in people staying, you know, screwed down to the ground.
Sheepish.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Always following the flock kind of thing. Always
Following the flock,
majority.
never leading. We should all be leaders.
I mean, there's too many leading from front and not enough fit people.
Too many leading from behind and not enough leading from front.
Absolutely, to be honest, yeah.
That's what's going on there. Hey, Glenn, I'm going to have to dash, lad. You take care.
And you, Scotty, anyway. Keep good work.
Love you lots. Dinky-Doo.
Dinky-Doo, Scotty.
Dinky-Doo, lad. There we are. That's our Glenn. I'm enjoying the show with a bottle of whiskey. It says F document. Now, don't have too much of that. It'll cloud your judgment. I say, watching, what's the devil's elbow? Well, the devil's elbow. You're live at Scottish Phone-In. Who's that?
Dinky-Doo, Scotty. Dinky-Doo.
Ah, Tom from Belfast. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing all right, Scotty. Yourself?
How good was it to have your granny on?
Yeah, she was bad speaking to you, you know.
I was buzzing. She sounds great, as I say. Now, what's been happening in Belfast, Tom?
Nothing over that, Scotty, just the same one. Are you having a drink of Adam's Ale at the moment?
I'm at the Adam's Ale. In fact, I can show you it. There we go. The Adam's Ale, Tom. Can you see it?
I'm using my phone to ring you, so I can't see the screen.
You can't see it. You'll see it when you look back. You'll see it on the YouTube channel.
I will do, yeah. You can't beat a drop of Adam's Ale.
A wee touch of Adam's Ale. It's wonderful stuff. A wee touch of Aqua.
Aqua, no. And my granda got me into that sort of thing. Adam's Ale, you know.
Yep, and we have wonderful stuff.
Yeah, well, any news on the new radio, or is that still on the hush?
It's still under wraps, but I should have something probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks to tell you.
That's very good. Well, I'm not saying, but it'll be great to see you back on, you know.
Yeah, well, the old radio will be wonderful. But I must say, what I found last week, Tom, was people were saying to me, but you'll still be able to do the stuff just with us. So isn't it interesting that people love that happening to them?
And what do you think, Scotty? Do you think you'd keep doing the live streams on YouTube, or do you think you'd just focus solely on the radio?
Well, the problem is getting the time. If we're on the radio, we might have to start to merge things a bit.
Yes.
You know, and get all that going.
You can't beat the old FM or maybe even DAB as it is now, you know.
Well, you see, we saw the experiment work 100% correctly with the Scott FM and the Century stations. That's what radio in this country should be like. That's what the people want. So the people in this country have got some quite good radio, a lot of it very jukebox, but it's making money for its owners, so they're going to keep it on air. And, you know, the builders and that enjoy having the radio on, and people enjoy having the radio on, but they need to expand their thinking and think more about a Scottie McClue Phone-In and just the power of it and what it brings to the people.
100%. You can also have a good yarn with this guy.
Well, a bit of banter and all that stuff as well. And we could pop on a few tunes, you see. We could bang out a few hits for them.
That'd be nice. I'll tell you, BBC Radio Ulster isn't a bad station.
It's not a bad station. No, it's always been a good station, BBC Radio Ulster.
Yeah, and then there's BBC Radio Foyle as well.
There's Foyle, that's right. And then you've also got Televisieren in the south. Do you get Televisieren in the north?
We call it RTE.
RTE, that's it. Radio Televisieren, yes, very good. RTE, and there's RTE 1 and RTE 2. There's
a couple of RTEs. There's RTE 1, 2, and then there's RTE Classic for the classical tunes.
Oh, lovely! I like it. I might come and do some work for them. Have you ever heard Today FM?
Yeah, I often listen to Today FM. It's just a pity you can't get it.
Yeah.
Or you can, but only some parts of the north, you know.
Some parts of the north, because I was amazed, as I say, when we were broadcasting in Manchester, I got calls from County Down. And I said, have you just stumbled on me? And they went, no, Scotty, we listen every night.
Yeah. And what station were they tuning into?
That was Century Radio 105 FM coming from Manchester.
Oh, Manchester. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, like, I wonder would the reception be any different if you're in the likes of Fermanagh or somewhere like that, you know?
I don't know. It's an interesting one. It just depends. As I say, if you get a good, powerful transmitter, away you go, you know, fantastic. But we'll see, because this new one's going to get the potential to be huge.
Do you reckon with this new one, I'd be able to listen from the north? Or
I think you'll be able to listen. I think you'll be able to listen on the internet anyway.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
You
as long as we can still hear McCLUE, that's all that matters.
That's what it's about. Tom, a privilege talking to you, and we'll catch up soon.
All right, Scotty. Dinky-Doo.
Hey, Dinky-Doo la. What a fine fellow. That's our Tom. Tremendous stuff. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. You're watching Scotty McCLUE, #FloatHigh, First Lord of the Internet. There we are. Hi, says Saint. Can you tell me if there's piping going on in Glasgow Green on Sunday, the 13th of August? I don't know exactly, but I have attended the World Pipe Band Championships at Glasgow Green in the past. You know, it's wonderful. Scotty, does a phone in cost money? Do you mean, does it cost to phone in? As far as I understand, people have it on their packages, and anybody I've spoken to has said no. The wonderful Maria Knight has sent me loads of red roses. A small goal there, guys. You're live at Scottish Run-In. Who's that?
It's me.
Davey.
I've got you on the YouTube and I've got you on TikTok here.
Now, are you as excited as an excited person can be?
It's funny when I'm on TikTok and YouTube and it's just repeating over itself. It's great. So I can take down the TikTok, go back to the YouTube.
Oh, wonderful.
It's working again.
Well, we like the TikTok. I hope you're enjoying the TikTok.
I love TikTok. I call it TikTok.
The TikTok, it's fantastic. And you can hear the YouTube and you can hear the phone calls. Did you hear Tom?
Yes, I sure can, my
right.
friend. Yes,
so we are laughing then. We seem to have cracked it for now.
Here, I seen you the other night on the piano, right?
Aha.
I think you're fantastic, right? And I could just see you in the church. You need to be in that big church. You need to get Laldy in there.
Give it Laldy at Glasgow Cathedral.
I swear to God, you're amazing. And then you would change the tune. I was telling Martin next door, because he's a teacher, right? He's very clever like you.
Very clever like you.
You're great on the piano, do you know what I mean?
And did you see the pipe organ?
I didn't see that yet. No, you wouldn't see
right,
it, no.
now, I'd like you to go in either on your TikTok, you look at the TikTok videos, or your YouTube videos, and it's got the pipe organ there. I just uploaded them last week, and you'll get yourself a nice wee sing-song.
Scott, is that your own piano, of course, yes?
The piano, yes, that one. Yes, that's right. And then...
It's a beauty, isn't it?
Oh, that's a crack of that. But see if you would like to learn to play the piano in 7 minutes. You put in Scotty McCLUE piano in 7 minutes to your YouTube, and you'll get a wee video, and it'll tell you how to play the piano in 7 minutes.
I used to use an old organ years ago. You know, the piano organ. You remember the old days?
Yes, that's right. The harmonium.
I could only play Silent Night.
Well, Silent Night's lovely. Did it make a sound at all?
What?
Did it make any sound at all?
Well, when I played the organ when I was about 18, obviously I just played one song. I get used to that.
That's
and
lovely.
Then someone stole it.
Oh no! Do you remember the harmonium that you pumped the pedals?
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
they were great
Yes,
fun. And people could sing along.
I love things like that too. I love drums as well. And if I could play the flute, I would play the flute.
Oh wow, wonderful stuff. You're so, well, that would be in demand.
Aye, do you know what I mean? But can you play a flute?
I can't play the flute, no, but I used to be very friendly with a professional flautist.
I think that's a lot of pressure because you're breathing into
Oh,
it.
it's pressure, I'm telling you. Same with the trumpet.
The trumpet, that's the one. I mean, I'm not a trumpet.
Davey, do you remember, it's not politically correct now, it's not regarded as politically correct because of the colonial past, but it was a television program, it was a comedy. It was a comedy called It Ain't Half Hot, Mum.
Oh, kind of. I've heard of it.
Yes.
Way back.
Right, and Windsor Davis.
Very old school Scottish.
Very old school. And Windsor Davis, who was a great actor, was there, and he got, it was a comedy moment. He said, we will take down the flag and the bugler will play. Now, the wee guy, Lofty, that he used to work with, played the bugle, and it was dreadful. And he came up to him and he says,
oh, I can see it. I'm just watching a nice wee fox at the window.
Oh, a fox!
Anyway,
he says to me, he says, did you not tell me you were in the bugle band? And he said, yes. He said, why was that so bad then? He says, because I was the drummer.
Right, the drummer was bad, right? I see.
No, he was the drummer rather than the bugler.
Sorry, he was the drummer, yes. Very good.
Good stuff, I'll tell you. So there we go.
So we're back to normal. I can hear you on the board.
We're back in business.
And I can hear myself speaking in the living room.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, Davey. And I'll say to you, we'll catch up soon, and Dinky-Doo.
And Dinky-Doo, my friend.
Dinky-Doo, my friend. Top man. That's your Davey. That was excellent, guys. Just incredible. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll find that we're a very small YouTube channel compared with the TikTok. So can everybody get subscribing? It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. You just click the subscribe button and tap the bell and you'll get your notifications to let you know when we're starting. That's what it's all about. Guys, what have we got here? I'm just looking at the time. Oh, my goodness. We're up for 45 minutes. Numpty says, why are there no pride flags on the wall? There's nothing on the wall, Numpty. Nothing at all. Are you saying pride flags should take the place of everything else? Is that what you're telling me? Are you broadcasting from the wine cellars as Numpty? Will Trump help to make Scotland independent? Well, he'll help to make America great again. And Trump has got business interests in Scotland. So I think he would like to make the Scots happy. Now, but we'd have to ask him. What have we got here? I'm so glad everything's working, guys. Fantastic stuff. Now, I need followers on TikTok. And I need big style followers. Okay, cool. Do you like football? If so, what's your team? I don't bother with football, Nadia, at all. Really, we're not great football fans on here. This show's about different chat, as you know, quality chat. Now, what have we got here? Mr. Martin, that's of no interest to anybody. That's better, says everybody. You're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty.
Hello, who's that? First name?
It's your boy, Jimbo.
Jimbo. What can I do for you, Jimbo?
Are you part of Al Qaeda?
Al Qaeda. Is that your auntie that drank a lot? Good old Al Qaeda. That's not fair to call her that. So there you are. You know, just because she liked to drink. Now, who have we got? Poor old Ada. I think it took her away in the end. What have we got here? Wonderful response tonight, guys. I am chuffed. Now, lots and lots of new videos for you. What have we got here? Love watching you, sir. You're a very intelligent man, says William. William, so lovely to have you with us. You're a very intelligent man. Ravens of the North, we don't discuss that. I say to you, there's certain things we don't discuss, and you know why. So, I mean, some people raising them are just at it. Follow us as soon as you can, and watch every single TikTok video, every single YouTube video. Follow me on TikTok and subscribe. Do you still do YouTube videos? Yes, I do them all the time. Have you been on the YouTube channel? If you go up to the TikTok bio, when you're following us, you'll see the link to the YouTube channel. So you just put into YouTube, Scottie McClue, the world's top talk show. That's all you need to do. I say to you, follow us as soon as you can, guys. Excellent. Now, tell us where you're watching from when you're coming on. Poor Ada, the Alki. Yes, poor old Alki Ada, but it's cruel to call somebody that. So we'll just call her Ada. Hi, Scottie, I'm a tad late, says the wonderful Neil O'Gormley. Yes, but you're here, Neil, and that's what matters. Ravens and all says, not for a little while. I haven't been on. I used to love your lives. I'm from Northumberland. Northumberland. Well, we love that, eh? Now, guys, it was brilliant. Thank you, John. I've got a little goal here. We've got 163 roses out of 250. If anybody's feeling flush, it would be lovely if we got our target. But you never, ever, ever have to give McClue anything. Do you remember me, says Amy? Well, I'm sure we remember you, Amy. Neil, you're a tad late, but as I say, you're here, and that's what matters. Now, a very good point was raised tonight. Do we think England should go for independence from the UK? There's Robert says, Dinky-Doo, Scottie, how are you keeping, big fella? Oh, we're in great nick these days. Great nick. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Amy. There's nothing wrong with a wee tipple Ada. I know, Nadia, but poor Ada. You know, and calling her that wasn't nice. Someone's just nicked 12 of my prime red roses from the garden. Professor Numptyhead. I told you about living there, actually. There's some dodgy characters. Okay, Amy, we'll have a look at that. Do you know the song? Scottie doesn't know. Which song does Scottie not know, we say? Very important to find out. Guys, I need followers, please. Here's somebody calling. You're live with Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Scottie.
Hello.
Osama bin Laden.
So, what are you saying to you? Your bin is laden. They'll come round and empty it at the beginning of the week, I would think. We're not actually a council service, but I can tell you that there's bin day. And if your bin is laden, somebody will come round and empty it. That song, oh yes, right, Amy. We'll see what we can do here. Dinky-Doo, can everyone hear? I'm just going to put, can everyone hear? Yes. Can everyone hear me? And we'll give you a wee bit there just to let everybody know here. Put that collar in the bin. No, he's in the bin. Don't worry, he's long gone. Can everyone hear me? There we have it. Oh, I want to say thank you for £5 the other night at the end of the show. We were just too late. Somebody had tapped the dollar bill at the bottom of the super chat and sent me £5. Is that not beautiful? Beautiful, I say to you. No, Amy, yes, just different. No, I shall never leave. I shall never leave, Amy. Wonderful stuff. Hello, says Joseph. Hello, Joseph. How lovely to have you with us. Dinky-Doo and welcome. Follow us, guys, up to the top left. Click the plus. Nobody should be on TikTok without following Scottie McClue. It just doesn't make sense. What's the point in the internet if it's not to watch Scottie McClue? You are great, says Joseph. Joseph, you are great, I say to you. Dinky-Doo from Scottie McClue. Yes, everyone can hear us good. Thank you, F document. I'm so glad we got that sorted out. These are such tiny, tiny things. Are you in the Navy? I'm not in the Navy. The tall ships were fab. Were they not just? Were they not just? Now, what have we got here? Tommy has joined us. Neil says, me thinks you should hire a switchboard wizard. No, I think we can. I see what you mean, to head the half-wits off at the pass. Well, we'll see. My late mother, Jean, used to sing Dumbarton drums. I love that song. Nadia, did she by any chance sing professionally? Because I think I might know what you're talking about. You're live in Scottish Fun In. Who's that?
Hello, Scottie, it's Osama. When you're ready.
Half-wit. Right, there he goes. My late mother Jean used to sing that. So did she sing professionally? That's what we need to know. Right, let's just dump this, guys. Okay, that's an end to that. Right. Okay, I've just blocked the dafty so we don't get bothered. How do I get on the phone with you on your live? Amy, you would just ring up 0141 628 9795. There we have it. It's as easy as that. The number's there. Everybody knows it. Everybody phones Scottie McClue. I knew he wasn't gone. Oh, he's gone now, F document, I could tell you. If they don't follow you, Scottie, they're clueless. Amy, that's what I say. And people that don't follow and don't subscribe on the YouTube, why would you not? Do you know what I mean? As I say, it's free. F document, yes, he's definitely gone now. So, main comment, can you repeat the number slower so I can note it down? Well, you'll see it on the intro. It should be there, and you can pick it up. They're McClueless. They are McClueless. Yes, if you don't follow Scottie McClue and subscribe, then you are McClueless, I say to you. This is wonderful. Now, what have we got here? Guys, we've only got another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we have to dash. I say to you, we had quite a lot of people argy-bargying with each other tonight. I'd rather you came on so that we could put it out to the public, rather than, because remember, if you're argy-bargying with each other on TikTok, you're only talking to one person. Whereas if you're on here, we can all hear you. Yes, we can get it out across the internet. How big is that? Loving this. Now, just having a look at your feedback, guys. Some very, very good points made tonight. It's been a very good show. Richard Tan, what are you doing, you kind man? Guys, Richard Tan has just topped us up to, can you see the goal there? It's sitting at 173 out of 250. And the wonderful Maria Knight came on and just went bananas. You're looking good, Scotty. I'm in good nick these days, I have to say. Probably could do with losing a pound or two. Not professionally. Mum and Dad always had to sing a song at home. Dad played guitar. I miss them days. Nadia, I know what you mean. My father was a great violinist. I don't have money, but I like your live as much as possible. So I can't give you roses. Amy, you don't need to. You never, ever, ever need to give Scottie McClue anything. It's free at the point of reception. So never, ever think that. But if you can do sort of liking, sharing videos, telling everybody, telling 10 to tell 10 to tell 10, that's what it's about, you know? Now, who have we got here? Somalia had 2 of your mob in our unit. Don't know what he's talking about. So there we are. I don't know what that actually means. There's JD Donnelly, DINKY-DOO. What have we got here? You should interview popular dafties on your show, Scotty. Well, Numpty Head, you can come on and we can interview you. I've got to go. Love you all lots. Stay fabulous. DINKY-DOO. Oh my goodness, I just realized the time. Guys, what a wonderful show tonight. I thank you very, very much. Beautiful YouTubers. Subscribe as much as you can. Share the videos. Enjoy the videos. Let's grow the channel. And DINKY-DOO to you. Ta-ra, lads. Stick out your tongues and say ta-ta. Bye-bye. Are we ready? Bye-bye.